Welcome to Slab Podcast, episode 91, where the grades matter. There are no rules. How you doing, Professor Oak?
What's up? I just realized on the intro, we both have our beards exactly like the intro for the first time in forever.
First, I was literally, Before you said that, I'm like, wow, this is the closest our beards have ever been to the same length. I feel like
the intro came on. I was like, wait, actually, we both have them almost identical to the video for the first time. That was funny. Oh, God. Hello. How you doing?
that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
We're back.
we
It's
are
only been
back.
a month.
Welcome
It's
to
been-
August.
Yeah. I figured we said this was about a once a month podcast. We're sticking to it.
Holding strong.
Hopefully we can keep this up and it'll be fantastic. So
Yeah.
we'll hit episode 100 this time next year.
Hey, we're close. 91. We are very close. We are 10% more growth, and we're there.
This is going to be one of the best episodes we've ever had because number 91 is like my favorite number besides 28. Because Sergei Fedorov, the hockey player, was number 91, and he's the GOAT. He's one of the best.
His shirt was 91. I didn't know they went that high in hockey. That's
Yeah,
pretty high.
they went up to 99.
Wow, I didn't know that. You guys, what are we? Not even 2 minutes in. You guys are already learning. I am, anyway. That's cool.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky, I think, had 99, and they retired it.
I don't think I knew that, actually. I don't think I ever knew his number.
Yeah, he was number 99. They retired the number. I don't think anybody could use that number.
98.5 instead now, in case they need that.
Yeah.
Extra.
Fantastic. Well, we are back again. Last week we had an awesome lineup of spicy comments. Appreciate everyone's comments and all the thumbs up on all the comments for the spicy comments. It was truly fantastic. We got another awesome episode for you. Getting into some of the different gem rates, going through some of the pricing on some of the slabs. It's been pretty wild out there. This is the Slab Podcast, as you all know. Going through some of the things we picked up, going through a little bit of Black Bolt, White Flare, and a bunch more. So stay tuned. If you wanna kick us off with last week's spicy, let's run it.
Yes, my fellow Floridian, Mr. Poolfather, dropped a spicy comment, and he said, "Where did all the collectors go? Lol. I feel like everyone's videos are on the Pokemon card market. Bearish, bullish." Yeah, I haven't seen many videos from everyone I've subscribed to in general, and the ones that I have seen haven't been much about collecting. It's been some openings, a lot of live stream discussions, market discussions, new sets. Yeah, I haven't really seen much on collecting. I've seen pictures, a couple of pictures and stuff posted, in the Discord and things, people picking things up, but like our group, the kind of people we're in the I don't know, in the mix with, I guess, I have seen very little collecting conversations and situations going on. And I don't know if it's because I'm curious on your thoughts on this. One of two things. First of all, maybe we've just kind of reached a lot of our goals. I don't know, kind of like in a good spot with our collections on the kind of stuff we're looking for and grabbed hold of. But also, I think we've transformed a lot of our mindset towards the hobby on finding new ways to interact with it than just the collecting part. We've kind of broadened horizons. I think that might be another part of it too. What do you think? Are you speaking? Are you seeing many collectors?
Thinking like of the people I follow on YouTube and all this stuff. No, a lot of them pretty much, I don't know if you want to call it leveled up or changed their mindset, and it happens. So people
Yeah.
continuing to do the same hobby in the same way for so long is not normal. I feel like that you got to adapt, change. Things got to change. The only one I can think of that's kind of always stayed the same is like video games. But even that, the way I interact with that changes all the time. I haven't my Xbox has been unplugged for 4 months. And that's a first. Usually, I'd at least pick it up once every couple of weeks to just turn my brain off. I don't know. Yeah, people change. Even I changed. Like my channel was just my whole journey through collecting, and I've kind of just not had the time or want to upload things I'm buying. I haven't stopped, but I just creating the content around it just isn't something that tickles my fancy right now. And I miss doing it, and I'm gonna miss not having some of that, to be honest. And part of the issue is I don't want to still sit for long periods. Just it's better for me to stand. So why sit and then do the video? Like it's just not great for my back. So yeah, so that's my excuse. But I just did an incognito window, looked up Pokemon Collecting 2025 on YouTube, and yeah, I think I'm all set on content creators. So there's I guess self-inflicted. I'm not saying collector content because Jesus Christ. Shout out to Legend of Luke. He did pop up on here about a video he made 8 months ago. So that's one I am subscribed to, but most of the ones I've seen some of the videos and I'm just hard pass.
Yeah. We're not watching some of those, and that's not. I don't even think that's like a dig at anyone or anything. I think, like you say, we've just kind of changed mindset and interests. Like the interest has changed a little bit. You did talk about the Xbox, the video game side of stuff. It's been a few months since you picked it up. I know I've been trying to. I'm working on. I know we actually talked about this not too long ago, but me doing 100% on Red Dead 2. I did the 100%, hit it at 242 hours. It took me to hit it. And I did play, I messed around, during it. I'm sure you could do it quicker than that. I had a lot of fun doing all the other stuff too and playing around and stuff. And now I'm trying to platinum it, which you don't have to just do the 100% on the story. You also have to upgrade to the highest level in online. And like there's a bunch of other stuff you have to do. And so that's like an obsession at the moment in any free time I have. But even me, I mean, that's been a couple of weeks since I even picked that up, at least, with the limited free time. So I feel you. I am curious. GTA 6 is coming out next year. The year after, PSA 6. I'm guessing a new Xbox in 2027 too, potentially.
PlayStation 6, not a PSA 6.
PS6, sorry. Did I say PSA 6?
Yeah.
It's been a long day. PS6, the PlayStation 6 is going to be out in 2 years' time. Potentially a new Xbox. I'm curious how, when I think of like this current set, right, Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon really took it to the next level. I really think they leveled up from Sword and Shield and some of the previous sets. I feel like a lot of generations have kind of stepped it up. It's been different. It's been unique. There's been a lot of good, bad, ugly, whatever in this current generation. But as these computer games are stepping up, and as the generations with Pokemon and PSA and CGC, they've got to move with the times. I guess what I'm getting to is we are too, and I think there's an element of matching or changing or adapting or whatever it is with that. I don't know what's next for us as collectors. because I know I'm chasing stuff. The volume of stuff I'm chasing is much lower. My scope is like razor focused on just a few things, and they're not even really popping up. So like, there's not a lot of buying, purchasing going on. The collector side of me, the was very relaxed and like just jumping at every Pikachu possible. Back in the day, a few years back, and we were making videos on that stuff, right? Like we made a lot of videos. Me, myself, you yourself, us together. Like there was a lot of buying, selling, playing around and stuff. That stuff has got more refined, I would say. And I think we're at a point now where I'm curious on what the future brings, but also I'm a little skeptical on what that level up is going to look like in terms of what's available, from Pokemon. This next generation is just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Next year's going, 30th, and the following sets next year are going to be. I'm intrigued to think of it for sure. Literally months away. It's going to fly by.
Scary. It's coming too quick, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be long till we're doing Secret Santa. Is that going to be our fourth? I think it'll be our fourth Secret Santa.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. I think fourth.
At least for sure the third, possibly the fourth.
I think it's the fourth. Yeah. No.
Hell yeah. Coming up quick. That'd be awesome.
You want to do a spicy comment for next week?
Yeah, I think we can. The PlayStation 6, I had no clue that was coming out soon. That's crazy. That's confirmed.
I mean, 2 years away, but it's not confirmed. It's rumored. There was some leak thing that I saw going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they're going to take that to the next level, because the PS5 is pretty cool, especially with the Pro just dropping. Like there's not much overlap there going on. It's going to need to be a cheap one. It's going to need to be $500 or less potentially.
PS5 came out in 2020. I feel like isn't that short?
Didn't that fly by though? 5 years.
Damn, that came out a year of COVID. That's crazy.
I feel like it just came out. I feel like I just got it.
I don't know what Xbox I have. If I just Googled and I don't know what I have.
You have the tower one, right?
Yeah, what's it called?
I think it's X.
So Xbox One X?
Something like that.
So it came out 3 years before the PS5?
No, it's pretty much at the same time.
Series X, maybe.
It was a pretty similar time frame.
It was the Series X. Like the same month. Yeah, November.
Yeah. It was X though, right?
Xbox Series X.
Yeah, that's what I'm
not an Xbox One X. Yeah. Stupid. I just can't keep track of this shit anymore. That's wild.
Yeah. I don't know.
Crazy. Yeah, that's of course they're gonna time it right with GTA 6, and then I got GTA 6 for this Xbox, and they're gonna make me get it for the new one if I want the new one. Sons of bitches. They know what they're doing.
It's not even going to be playable on any of the older stuff. It's going to be for what we have right now. Your Series X, the PS5. That's going to be like, by the time that comes out, that's going to be the lowest requirement, I would imagine, to be able to play it on there, just because it's going to be so extreme. The power that's going to pull from the console.
I'm excited.
It looks pretty special.
They've come a long way, man. They've come a long way since San Andreas.
God, I remember playing it on PS on my illegal pirate version I had on PS1, just like 1 a.m. in the morning. As a very too young to be playing a game like that, but very young, just playing that game. And I'm just thinking, like, this is the most insane thing ever. Like, some of the words they were saying, I was like, I don't even know what they said. Like, some of the cuss words they're saying, I was like, I've never even heard that before. It was so insane.
And you're like, this is why I need to go to America. After
Yeah.
playing GTA, you're like, fuck yeah, let's go.
I tried to find the tank, couldn't find the tank. I tried to find the grenade launcher, couldn't find that. I mean, none of the stuff that I wanted. Still don't have any stars.
Have you gone to the ammunition next down the road?
There is a few combinations in Florida. I've been to a few of those actually. Yeah. And I've been to the building next door where they let you use them. Yeah.
That's cool.
That is very Florida, actually. The
ammunition.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. Next week, so spicy comment for next week. Everybody, if you don't know, hopefully most of you do by now. 91 episodes in. Drop a spicy comment. Most upvoted one's going to be talked about at the beginning of the next week's episode. My spicy comment was just changed in the last 3 minutes. The new Xbox is absolutely going to shit all over the new PlayStation. No contest.
Yeah, I have a couple of things for each side.
Just like always.
On
just
that
like
one.
always.
Yeah. I always want to talk about your spicy comments when you see them. I'm going to say Scarlet and Violet 151 is still the best set of Scarlet and Violet. I'm there.
God, I want to open some. So expensive.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous right now. Do you see I think I saw the Pokemon Center ATVs. I think they're at 700.
I think so. I haven't tried. I don't have any Pokemon Center ATVs, so yeah, that tracks. The UPCs are
for 8 packs.
$500 almost. They're like $500.
We're talking almost $100 a pack.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, is it 8 packs? It's not, is it?
It's might be more. It's like 11.
Yeah.
Or 10. Still.
It's 11.
That promo's worth a lot. Snorlax stamp, right?
Yeah. Well, you get both. Yeah, you get stamped and unstamped. Yeah, it's.
Yeah. I don't remember when I bought my 60 UPCs for 70 something dollars a piece, $80 a piece. But them bitches are like $500 now. So
yeah, that's the way to go. We should not have ripped those ones on that live stream that we did.
That was an expensive stream.
God damn it!
Holy shit! How many packs did we rip? That was like a $3,000 episode.
I think I did like a UPC, like an ETB, and some packs or something. Yeah, like a lot.
That wasn't even 2 years ago.
A lot of packs. No, it was this year, wasn't it? Was it? How long ago was it?
The set came out almost 2 years ago.
But we didn't do it right as it came out. It was after.
No, I would say 6 months after release or so.
I don't remember when we did it.
It wasn't much more than that.
It feels like yesterday.
It was a live stream.
Literally feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But anyway, spicy comment, 151's best set still of Scarlet and Violet. You're welcome.
I'm looking now when it was. Pokemon Day 5 months ago. Slab podcast. Oh, with Mason 9 months ago. Was it the Pokemon Day one we did? 1 second.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah. It was the first. No, it wasn't. The first was Lord of the Rings. It was the second, maybe, live stream.
We're gonna figure this out now. I'm committed to this. Oh yeah, it was our first one.
It was the first one.
Oh, dude, you're flexing some big guns in the beginning too. You got a UPC you ripped open. Hopefully that's not a Pokemon Center box you opened. Good night.
I only bought Pokemon Center ones.
Holy shit, I'm huge. I'm half the size I was. Holy shit.
Yeah, you've lost at least 200 pounds since then. I'm telling you, cutting out that pizza and sweet tea did wonders.
You're wearing the same shirt you're wearing. Yep. Shout out to that
Rep Greenie.
Yeah, that's an expensive video.
Yeah. I forgot about that till tonight.
I pulled that Charizard. That shit was lit. I gotta look back on that now. Watch that. I'm glad that's recorded.
Yeah. Wow. Yep, it's there for all the internet to see.
That's crazy. Looking back on that. Wow. This was uploaded December 20th, 2023. So it was a year and a half ago. Like almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was thinking last year. Yeah, that must have been like the one we did around Christmas time. We must have saved it for Christmas time. I do remember us actually talking about Secret Santa and stuff. Hey, let's talk about pickups real quick because I know we have a few things here we want to talk through. I got my Secret Santa gift this year. And I've been trying to buy this thing. I'm not going to show what it is because obviously it's Secret Santa, but I've tried the last 3 Christmases to get this thing at auction and buy it now. And I've messaged like 7 different sellers and I finally got this one thing that I just think is like such a cool thing to give someone for Secret Santa, and I finally got it. It's going to be delivered on Friday, and it's top of the notch quality, exactly the grade that you would want if you're going to buy it, like the best grade and everything. And yeah, I'm excited about it. So that's like a win for me this week. Finally grabbing that. Well, last week I think it was actually, but yeah, grabbing that finally and getting prepped for whoever it is that I get this year. I've had a few different people. Whoever it is I get for our Secret Santa this year, I've got like that one thing that I know anyone would love, and then the other stuff I can adapt to that one person. The other gifts I get. So excited for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. So I had a couple pickups.
Yeah.
The best pickups, though, freaking PSA magazine, just continuing just to give free money. I need to get another subscription. Just
yeah, did I get that one? I forget if I.
Shit's crazy.
Was that was the one that came in that was the other One Piece one that came in the magazine, right? I think I did.
Shanks, yeah. And then they got a new Shining Magikarp, Shining Gyarados magazines coming out.
A PSA one?
PSA, no cards yet. I know they're working hard to do that, but probably. Yeah. Yeah, the new magazines, there's variants with Shining Gyarados, Shining Magikarp. My recent pickups, I showed it on my live stream, but all 13 people that watched that. These are top 32 prize cards from the recent Yu-Gi-Oh! National Championship. I got 3 of them. This is 2 of them. It's my favorite card. It's my favorite card of all time. This is the same card I have in that freaking frame, the giant one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they went and made this a prize card, of course, sons of bitches. And I'm like, it's not even a playable card in today's modern meta. Like, it's not even played at all. I don't know why they picked it. It is very strange, but here I am.
But hang on. If you're saying that's your favorite card of all time, some other people must appreciate that card. You can't be the only person that thinks that's.
It's like a retro throwback, though. It's not like modern day people play
151. 151 is the best Scarlet Violet set. We love retro throwbacks.
Yeah.
What's confusing about that?
That's
why
true.
do you think? All right, let's clarify it. Why do you think it's a good card?
It was just absolute. Like the deck I have on my desk that I've had for years. I have 3 of them inside of the deck. Like it just.
Okay.
It's such a good card, and I loved it. It was fun to play with. Not the appearance of it, is more so what it did in the game was fucking awesome.
There you go.
So
I think it's that simple. It's that nostalgia, right?
So I got a
About
play
what you're
set of
saying.
them, and they're in their sealed packages, and I'm torn. I really actually don't want to grade them. It's really weird. I almost like them raw more, which is like a first for me. If it was a Pokemon card, straight out of the plastic into bigger, thicker plastic, I feel indifferent about sending them into graded. Part of it would be me grading 3 of them all coming back different grades. I would jump.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
That'd be so annoying, dude. I'd be
Well,
pissed.
and also you've had a little bit of that in the past. I think you've been burnt a little bit by that, and
I've never taken a loss. But
that's
yeah.
tough, right? When especially like you're saying, that's a card that like you actually care about. You know, it's one that you have a connection with, and you get an 8.5, a 9, and a 9.5 or something like that. That I mean, well,
But if I could get 3 10s, that would be sexy as hell.
3 black labels, why don't you just back it all the way?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Those sons of bitches still alive? They're still around? I think they're on our gem rate update.
They're floating. They're floating. I don't know how else to describe it.
They're
Floating. Floating.
Floating's a good abbreviation for how their business is doing.
Literally, I don't know how else to sum it up. They are there. I mean, they're on a life raft.
I'm going to share my screen here. We can go into gem right now, shall we?
Oh my gosh. July.
I'll let you go through this.
Are you kidding me? 1.67 million. I remember us hitting 1 million for PSA and talking about how crazy that was. That we were over 1 million cards.
That shit was wild.
And we're at 1.67. Oh my God. This is so crazy. We're at 2 million cards through July. Okay, so 1.67 million for PSA, month to month up 17, year on year 31%. That is just unfathomable. I don't know how to describe how many cards that is. It is just insane to think that many are hitting the market. Like clearly there's got to be some collectors in there, but just sheer plastic moving around. That's a lot of cards being graded. They just continue to pump and just jump and over and over and over, up and up and up. So 1.67 million. Insane. CGC we're at 400,000 basically. Still an incredible amount, like sheer just plastic top to toe. I mean, that's to the ceiling every day. Boxes in and out, non-stop all day, every day. In 1 month, just insane. SGC 153. I was expecting SGC to after the PSA, collector side of stuff, kind of embracing them in their arms as their little sports cherub. I was thinking they were going to have a steep incline pretty consistently every month. What may be contributing towards that? I mean, I feel like it's almost been flat. It says year on year minus 21% here on the visual for those that aren't watching. They've almost been a little bit flat recently in my eyes on the monthly grading numbers. I almost feel a little bit like PSA has just kind of left them to do their own thing. And I think everyone, I know I was kind of expecting them to raise them up and do something with them. Not necessarily turn them into PSA, but invest some kind of change or improvement or I don't know. It feels a little bit like it's just on autopilot. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just kind of on autopilot. So I don't know what that might look like next year as we move into 2026. But this year has been pretty unremarkable. I would probably describe it as for SGC. And then Beckett, they're having a good summer. It looks like they're at 75,000. I know we'd been floating around the 50s for a little while there, and didn't really seem to be doing anything that sexy, that appealing, that any of us were that interested about. I don't know what's caused that little jump. It looks like month on month we're up 20% basically, and year on year almost 40%. So clearly they're growing in that sense. They're having a good summer through July anyway, but nothing that crazy stands out to me that would cause that. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Do you have any thoughts on any of these? I feel like they've been a little more volatile, I guess, than some of the other months this year.
Yeah, the PSA numbers are absolutely insane, but continue to see it grow with all their expansions in the different countries. It's going to just boom. The SGC one's interesting, but I see it. The president, Ryan, was just let go, or he retired or something. So the Pete, that's his name, Pete, SGC Pete is no longer with the company. So I could see this year over year being 50% next year. It'll probably be like looking like Beckett because a lot of changes. PSA is pulling their resources for their new location in Florida. They're right next door to them, PSA. So it's gonna end up swallowing them. I feel like they're gonna be like, hey, we need another grader. SGC's be like, oh, here you go, here's Timmy. And they're gonna end up looking like they got one dude there that's just been grading, and it's just gonna get slower. And
I really think they should have made those changes a long time ago. Like what right after purchase. I think they should have gone hot and heavy with it.
It's a weird purchase now. Like looking at it, like why did you buy them just for their resources? Because it's weird that they're not trying to grow it and make a bunch of money. The marketing's not really there.
Feels flat. I don't know what was missing. I think you're right on the money there. Yeah.
Because usually through acquisition, you try and make a lot more money. But this is more so like maybe or you can swallow up your competitors and just engulf them, which like
they haven't done either though, really.
That way.
Yeah.
What?
They haven't really done either.
And it's starting to tip towards the engulf, utilize resources, change things. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Like I said, I could see it being 50% of where it is now, which is dark. So we'll see.
Although also we do have some sports seasons kicking up soon, right? So
yeah, we'll see. The baseball's been flat. Not a lot of good rookies, it seems, that are at least making headlines. There's a couple, but nothing too fantastic.
I haven't heard anything on the baseball rookie side of stuff. No.
Yeah. Football is gonna be football. Football is like number 2 now. So besides Pokemon, of course. Pokemon is the GOAT. So gotta love it. But yeah, that's the gem raid update. Nothing else from me on that one. Crazy stuff, man.
2 million slabs. It's really hard to comprehend that many.
What's the price to grade at PSA? 15?
Yeah, I mean, the specials are not what they used to be. There's really no cheap like budget option anymore.
Is it $20 right now to grade at PSA?
I mean, it's been months and months since I sent one in. I haven't tracked it.
It was 2 months since I want to say they changed the pricing like right after I submitted, which is why I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I did the quick math based on their 1.6 million. It's about $25 million in the month made just on the cost of grading, based on a $15 cost of grading, and then you got all the bullshit upcharges they charge. So God knows.
Well,
Only
I
company that
mean,
still does that. Only company, just to let it be known. Only company still doing all that bullshit. So
it does feel gross. But what feels really gross, what really bugs me, because you could have cards that don't get any upcharges, they're all fit within the categories, perfect, but they absolutely are making profit on shipping.
yeah,
Their shipping charge is sick, and not in the good sick,
yeah,
Gen Z slang sick. Like it is bad, really bad. So there's that too, and the companies that my company kind of oversee, like we run, they make profit on shipping too. It's a very slight increase in shipping charge, but most companies do it. They'll take a little bit, a little cut off the edge, whatever the phrase is, after adding items in and stuff that calculate shipping, and they definitely make sure they make a profit on that. Is another profit margin. But PSA is like they're really taking the cake with that one for sure. So yeah, 25 I would say is very conservative when you add in all the other stuff as well.
yep, for sure. That's
Not a bad business model. I mean, they're not spending that on labor on the
no,
building, not in 1 month, that's for sure. So definitely, I would definitely say plastic, labor, location, insurance that we pay, shipping that we pay. I mean, they're net positive. There's no way they can't be net positive pretty significantly, I would say, every single month. Yeah.
yeah. I think they're doing just fine.
So what are they going to do with that?
What?
All that money they're building up and collecting.
Buy SGC and drive it into the ground.
And buy what next? Create what next? I mean, they are
PSAs.
they're the conglomerate that potentially where they could build and buy a bunch of stuff and do a bunch of things. So yeah, I'm intrigued what's next for them.
Yeah. Yep. It'll be interesting. So every week Z&G Emporium has an auction, and I do a live stream in case you wanted to check it out. Shameless plug every Sunday, going through Z&G's weekly auctions on eBay and then also Fanatics. But I thought it'd be good since we're the Slab podcast. We haven't really covered pricing and different things. We'll cover onesie twosies, but it'd be cool just to take a quick snapshot on some of these confirmed, paid, sold prices from some of the most recent auctions. And these are 12 and 11-year-old cards from the black and white era, Phantom Forces, and then also the black and white era. And yeah, as you can see, the prices are $15,000 each, respectively. And this is just blasphemy to me, where we are today, where these probably were 2 years ago. Like, good night. Like, this is insane to me. Have you been seeing any of these crazy prices? What do you think?
I think I'm always so intrigued on wanting to like get into the nitty gritty of the who, the why, and I want to see what else they have and are buying. Like, what is the reasoning for this? Could be multiple different avenues for it, but 90% I think of people that are buying this, they're investing in this because they need that card. Like, this is their collection. I know damn well those people that paid for these and bought these cards, they have some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
If you laid it out on a table, you'd be like, you could spend a whole evening kind of talking with them and going through these kind of stuff. This is so interesting to me to see these things because it just seems so far away from anything I would ever do. Unless obviously lottery win, I'd get silly with some of the Pikachu cards, but these cards like this, I would never ever, even if I had the cash, I don't think I would ever pay 15 grand for a Giratina promo. it's just not on my radar. It's not my wheelhouse. It's not something. And it's English. Like,
Yeah.
it just seems like it's a mind bender for me, and I think because of that, that really is interesting. It makes me want to dive into it a little bit further. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of G&G in that sense because he does get his eyes on all that stuff, on who's buying and who, whose clientele is, like, he's seeing all those things. At least the shipping info, anyway. I mean, not necessarily disclosing personal info. You can ship to anyone, I guess, any name and address. But I would imagine a lot of them, he's probably seeing repeat customers and multiple, purchases in a single auction block that they're buying that kind of stuff. So interesting. I think that's so cool to see. These are a different level. Like, for me, these are a yes. Much more interested in this. I mean, obviously the price point is still not where I'm at all, but a Gengar and like Arcanine, yes, all day. not a guarantee in a promo.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you thinking when you look at these cards? You're like, oh my god, that's so cool. These are awesome cards. I am, but it's still $7,000 that's a sticker shock to me.
I am now a raw Pokemon collector. Holy shit.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's really cool. Gengar tax, like this guy says. What do you say on here? Yeah, Gengar tax! Exclamation point. Dark Gengar always reminded me of gum on somebody's shoe. Somebody said Gengar is the new Zard. Like, nailed it. Like, the prices on Gengar premiums is crazy.
Yeah.
But Light Arcanine,
Yeah.
put respect on his name. That is an expensive ass card. I feel like Light Arcanine First Edition Neo Destiny Raw, not near mint condition, but excellent condition for a binder. You could probably get one for $100. You can buy 67 of them bitches for the same price. That's a lot. Maybe it's a little more than 100, but I feel like $100 for a raw first edition, like PSA 7 quality. That seems about right.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's reasonable, and this is a damn cool card to have. Like, that's a really cool card to have in your collection. Raw.
Yeah, like if you have 67 of them, I'm looking it up right now. How much it costs?
A mini binder full.
Literally, a binder full of, like, that would be a huge flex. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What is funny with the Gengar? You mentioned the Gengar tax and how just anything Gengar just jumps. I mean, people just buy it, they gobble it up. What has always been really interesting to me is Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. I mean, Haunter's the best out of the three.
Yep. It's a $300 card in a 7.
Right now. 7. Right now it is, but yeah.
Crazy.
Different world.
This is interesting. The Gold Stars, $12,000 for 9s. The Torchic, I think, just sold for $120,000 in a PSA 10.
The 10, yeah.
Through Aoki's card house from his collection. I just saw that, which is insane. It was 50 grand 2 years ago.
Believable. Honestly, like, you could tell me any price and I'll be like, yep, the 10. Yep, makes sense. Like, I just feel like it's the Wild West on these now with 10s. It's just whoever wants to
Gold Stars and Gengars, like, that should be the name of a podcast. That would probably slap. Those are like the PSA 9 Gold Star Ray 24 racks.
Listen,
like 10 grand a piece for these Gold Stars for 9s.
Josh, if you told me in 2020 anything other than a first edition Charizard was worth any kind of money in a 10, I would have been like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's what it was. That was the GOAT, right? We had our very own king Pokemon, you know, our Hefe of the hobby, and now we're talking about Gengars and Torchics, and I mean, I feel like anything is on the table. Rarity is a part of it. Quality is a part of it. Scarcity, blah blah blah. There's so many, like, you know, I don't know. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
This makes sense to me though.
Which
This
one?
does
Both of
this
them?
this does make sense. Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know. That basic Charizard was like $3,500 like 6 months ago.
I feel like everything's hot though. Everything is hot right now.
10 times multiplier for a black label. God, I hate Beckett. But
Are you surprised? Like, does that seem
no.
outlandish to you right now?
Yeah, a little part of me.
Really?
I don't know. Just like I see other vintage black labels. It's not Charizard, but like just thinking about the ones I sold, they sold for $3,000. I feel like if I sold them again today at Zapdos, they'd probably still sell for like 3,500. I don't know.
I don't agree with that.
I don't know. I don't know. Black labels.
Almost everything that I've looked at again that I've sold in the past year or so is way up,
Yeah.
selling way higher. I have seller's remorse on quite a few things that I've sold over the past year or so.
Yeah. Don't watch our 151 video then.
Yeah,
Um.
gross. In fact, since then, honestly, because that was the point where I sold quite a few of my Pikachu's, where I had sold quite a lot of I'd sold quite a lot of things actually at that point, and we'd been opening some stuff, and I was getting ready to send another PSA sub in and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Since then, honestly, since the beginning of last year.
I saw a video of a guy who has a Pokemon booth recently that somebody came to his booth or somebody, I forget what happened, but he had this Charizard non-hollow from Legendary Collection from the starter deck, and he thought it was fake, and he ripped it in half because it was non-hollow, and he just literally ripped $100 right in half. He's like, after he ripped it, he's like, "Oh, the ink's there, it looks good." And then his
Yeah,
boy walked up to him, he's like, "Dumbass! Like, what are we doing? Like, that's a real card."
I think someone shared that on YouTube, right? I think I saw someone
Yeah,
make someone made a video about that video that I saw.
yeah,
Yeah, bizarre.
wild. $10,000 for a Charizard EX. Lugia
I,
EX, probably one of the ugliest Lugia cards. Don't even look like Lugia.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh,
there.
I
Right
forgot the
there.
Charizard with the gimp hands. Oh my god.
I like Fire Red Leaf Green set though. Honestly, I think it's a set where it's like a lot of the artworks are a little bit like dorky. Like they're not.
Yeah,
It's not that great, and I kind of like that uniqueness that it has to it. It's just they change things up a little bit. It just seems a little bit different. It was a fun set.
yeah. So Bitcoin's down. So I think we might be crashing here.
I
I
know a
think
lot of people.
it hit 120 grand, and I think it's down to 114 now, something like that.
I know a lot of
So
people have been buying. A lot of people have been selling. I think there's been a lot of both ends of um whether they think it's going to go up or down. I think in the long run, I mean, it's generally, if you look at a trend line, it's just been going up forever. So
do you think the person buying a $51,100 Latios Gold Star is like in financial freedom. Like they're set. Like
I just think like numbers are just on an Excel sheet to them at that point. Like if you're buying a 50 grand Pokemon card, you're not thinking about anything cash wise. Like there's no thought process behind it. It's just numbers on a sheet to you. In my mind, like there's no sane person I could think of that would buy this that's living in the real world.
this is the Pokemon Gold Rush right now. Are we living in it?
This is like probably worth more than my car.
It's $10,000 more than my truck, brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, it's definitely worth more than my car. What now I think about it.
I feel like we're in the middle of the Pokemon Gold Rush. All these people are rushing to buy up these, and it's funny, pun intended, Gold Star, Gold Rush.
But who
People are rushing, man, rushing to buy this shit.
Like, what is going on with that? It's not surprising, but it's also fascinating to me.
Yeah,
that it's occurring. I'm even fascinated by people buying like what I would say is like a bullshit card for like $150, $200. Like that even blows my mind that someone's willing to drop $200 on a card that I'm like, what are you doing? Like you could buy that for $1 and grade it.
Printed in 2025 July in a PSA 10,
and it's 152. Like, what are you
crazy?
Just I can't even think about it. Yeah, and I mean that I think that was Mudkip you were showing just then. It's a little bit small on my screen, but that last picture you were just showing, I genuinely think just numbers are just so high right now. Nothing is surprising me. I mean, that's well over triple. I mean,
yeah, somebody probably completed a CGC 10 or a PSA 10 Gold Star set in the last year, and they're looking like they made the best decision they've ever made in their life. Like crazy.
There's at least two people that needed that to get what they wanted in July, and one of them got it. Yep.
Yeah. Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies now over $3,000 again. This Rumble Pikachu blew my mind. Do you ever have this one?
No, it's gross. It's so awful.
I agree, but
it's a 10.
But I mean, it's part of the Pikachu. That's crazy. You never had this one.
It's a 10. Yeah. No, I know. No. Hate the Rumble cards with a passion.
Wonder what the pop is on that Pikachu.
I don't remember actually. I haven't looked at it recently.
I know the Zapdos one I had. That was special because it was like pop 10. It was pretty cool, but it was not a 10.
I don't know if. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if the 10s are even a pop 10 for the Pikachu. I do think it was fairly low last time I looked at it. But it's like you buy it because you have to have it. Like no one looks at that card and goes, I need to have that card. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Like there's no passion in that card.
Yeah.
You have to have it. And there isn't many of them.
Void. Yeah.
Yeah, there just isn't many of them. Like you got to be the person that gets it. That's really all it is.
That was me with most of my Zapdos collection. I was like, oh, there's a void. I got to fill the bitch.
Yeah. I mean, it's real, especially for some of the rarer ones. I mean, you feel even more inclined to. Oh crap! You feel even more inclined to do that when it is the ones that come up less often. These are pretty cards. These are pretty. I was gonna say these are pretty. I do like. I do like these actually.
Sick.
Yeah, I like Color Legends.
Not 10 rack sick, but it's pretty sick. You know, it's damn.
You know, this might be controversial actually. this might be a hot take for the comments. I actually think I prefer Raikou out of the three.
Of the three doggos, beasts.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll. Yeah, out of those three, I think I prefer.
Yeah, I've always leaned towards
Thinking
electric
about
like
it.
Pokemon. So
Yeah,
I
love
agree
'em.
with you. Armored Mewtwo, absolute trash. 2019, $7,000 almost. I feel like there's more value in the Gold Star Mewtwo for $2,000 less.
Mm,
That's pretty wild.
yeah, I kind of like that e-reader artwork on
Expedition.
that.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's like how do I describe it? It's like the modern retro. It's like retro in terms of it was a long time ago, but for then it felt very modern kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty
The,
dope.
the other Pokemon cards did not look like that back then. They did not look anywhere near that cool and like futuristic.
Expedition had a couple good ones. I feel like the Feraligatr coming out of the swamp was like pretty freaking good, but there wasn't a lot of them like that.
Sparkly though. It was a sparkly one. This one is like a little like
Yeah.
darker kind of.
Yeah, Gold Star Rayquaza is pretty much getting to it's like literally the level of the first edition base set Charizard was 4 months ago.
Yeah, it's a big one.
PSA 6 for it's better than that even. Like a 6 selling for $9,000 is crazy. Because a PSA 9 just sold for $24,000. So this seems really overpriced, but somebody paid for it. I love the Shaq gif.
Yeah,
That's
that is.
awesome.
That is plain. Yeah, that is actually a little high when you think about the 24K sale. I feel like if you're paying 10 grand, a next grade up can't be that far out of the wheelhouse
Yeah.
from a 6.
I'd be curious on the condition of it because it could be like a binder ding 6 and you send that bitch to tag. You know what I mean? Could be a 10. That'd be a come up.
I don't know if I've seen it in a tag slab yet.
I haven't seen many tag slabs, even though they just had like their highest month. Like they're like
Not this stuff. I've seen very little of this. This vintage like hot, mid to high grade type stuff.
Yep. Crazy stuff. Yeah, it's just cool to
Mangoes.
check it out. Go to follow Z&G Emporium on Instagram. Definitely. Oh yeah, forgot about the Charizard. So PSA 10 first edition base set Charizard. It hasn't been listed on his Instagram as confirmed paid yet. So guessing it wasn't, but it sold for $270,000.
Yeah.
First one to come at auction in a while. I think the last sold was on Fanatics for 250 or it was less than his. But yeah, it's freaking healthy, freaking price.
A
Pretty insane.
consigner's wet dream.
Yeah, like insane marketing. Like you couldn't ask for more out of it. That's for sure.
It's just everything you would ever want in the hobby. It's the peak of the hobby for sure. Yeah, and hit it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to see in here. I really hope we get a confirmed payment picture of that to celebrate it.
Yeah.
And again, who was that? Like, I don't know that story. What's going on there?
Yeah.
Are they going to display it? Are they going to hide it in a box? Are they? I mean, I have so many questions on those kind of sales. I love it.
Right. Same. Crazy. One day we'll own one, right? For sure. Go in my Diglett collection. My Rumble Diglett, is that $10,000 yet? Son of a bitch.
Get your Rumble out of here. I don't. Oh my god.
Speaking of which, you had to have seen the news. Your favorite Pikachu just got a black label. The Uyama Pikachu black label.
I didn't say that actually. Who was? Is it someone we know?
I don't think so. I only saw Beckett post it.
Oh, it was Beckett. Okay, I thought
They
you
probably
meant someone
posted it before they even shipped the card back to the guy. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I wonder if he sent 50 in.
Let me know what you think about this centering.
Okay, so not a 10.
That's
It's
really tiny.
Too small.
I
Yeah.
can do this.
That left to right does not look like Black Label 10.
Yeah. Centering 10, question mark. Pop 2. Actually, there's only in Taiwan. That's a celebration for sure. Congrats. Let's make it pop 2 when I get my pristine 10, one regraded by y'all.
Yeah, I mean, that looks to me like maybe it was a cousin that was grading it or something. I know
Why
we're a
can
little
I
bit
not respond?
little bit far out there, but that does not look like a strong centering.
There we go. What is the site where you can see the pop of this card? www.psacard.com. Fixed it. That'll probably get me blocked.
100%
Oh, that's fantastic.
reported to the admins.
Yeah. They ain't gonna like that one. I'm not sure. They might follow me. They might, so maybe not. I don't think they are. At least they aren't anymore. Which is good. Black Bolt White Flare dropped on the 18th of July. Or around there. I can't believe it's been that long already, which is insane.
Me either. Yeah.
I just saw it for the first time in a store. It was a video game store, which is now 25% TCG. And they had the ETBs, the regular ETBs at $120. I decided to walk away.
Do you take a picture of that? Is that the picture I saw? I saw a picture of someone showing really overpriced ones in the Discord, and I was like, what the hell?
Is that market? I don't even know.
It was over $100, and I was like, what? That seems insane.
Yeah, like the price to rip card, like people just go buy MetaZoo. If you want to rip some cardboard, look at cool pictures. Shit's cheap as dog shit right now. Like old MetaZoo, current MetaZoo, like you can go pick it up. I'm ready to rip my case. Ready to rip her.
I pulled my first Master Ball.
That's your first Master Ball?
I think so.
You didn't pull a single Master Ball in that 150. Is there a Master Ball? There's no Master Balls in there. Prismatic started it. Besides Japanese.
I don't think I have pulled a Master Ball yet. I don't think I've had any of. I don't remember. I don't think so.
That means I probably haven't.
I can't think of it. Can't think of having one before now.
So I've definitely not ripped anything after Prismatic or later. So
well, and of course it had to be a Kling Clang.
Fantastic.
It does look nice though. I do like the hollow pattern.
It looks pretty nice.
I like that there's so many together. Like it really drives home like there's a lot of Master Balls here. So yeah, pulled that from the white and black, and then a nice little shiny
Superior.
Yep. Nice shiny flashy Superior EX. Pretty cool. Yeah, I love all the different hollow patterns. A lot going on with this set. There's a lot of I don't know. It just feels like a lot of different artworks. There's a lot of different. We have a lot of new artists in now, right? We have like Jerky in, and it's just a bunch of like cool new artists in a lot of these sets. I like it. I feel like I've never know what we're gonna get right now when I open a set. It's always like, oh, this is cool. Oh, I like this. It's super interesting.
Do you get any illustration rares?
I pulled
How many
nothing
packs?
good.
How
Nothing
many packs
good
do you open?
really. 6. I think it was. It was 3 minitins and those two in each.
That's crazy because I think this is the set where every single Pokemon in the black and white set it comes as an illustration rare. And you got 0 in 6 packs.
Yeah, pretty much
Goddamn.
nothing. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So maybe that's a stay away from the minitins, guys. I didn't buy them. It was actually my wife that did it. She knew that I would want it. And kind of run with it. But yeah. The usual look for me.
Yeah. Like I was saying, $119 was the only option I had. I saw it. I actually went into the game store to buy an Xbox 360 so I can play Guitar Hero with my kids.
I have one you can have.
Huh?
Did you buy one?
No, they're sold out.
I got one you can have. I'll send it you.
Bet. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. I'll sort it out for you. I think there's a couple of games actually too that I still have for it too.
I've been eyeballing at eBay. They're like, there's some selling. They're usually around $40. Some of them selling, but let me know.
Don't even. I'll throw it in a box for you. Send it over. I got you.
That'd be cool. I have for whatever reason, the only thing I still have from my original Xbox is Guitar Hero Guitar.
Do you have the game for it?
It's cheap. I literally looked at it in the store. I thought I might have a copy, so I didn't buy it. So I got to look in my stuff.
Just grab the game then at least.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun. They'll love that.
Oh yeah, it'll be cool. That'll be
the little hearts will be pounding trying to keep up with it. Yeah.
We were going to talk about like kids and video games, but I figure might as well swing into it now. But I've been thinking about my daughter's turning 7, son's 5. Daughter can read, son can't. So most Game Boy, you can do like a side scroller game. You don't need to read. But I was thinking this Christmas we might give my daughter like a Game Boy or something, like an older school one, with a Pokemon game because it came out in 98. I was roughly 7, 8 years old when they dropped the first red and blue version. So, it's about that time. It's about like I might give her one of those games, like not an original per copy, probably some repo version, $10 one, but might get her started. See how it goes.
I think I had yellow. It was right at the very end of like 98, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhere within 98. I remember playing it on New Year's Eve at the end of 1998 and being drunk on cider actually. And that felt complicated, but also like I understood what to do and what I was doing. 10 years old was kind of like, yeah, this like there's a lot going on. This is very new. There's a lot happening, but that was what was interesting about it. Like I could actually figure it out and do it. I think she's at the age where she could really learn and like develop a lot from doing those kind of games. Yeah. Those sort of games, like even just reading the text, like that's good practice, like some new words and stuff in there, and the navigational aspect, kind of moving around and stuff. I actually just downloaded Bluey. It's free at the moment on the PlayStation. They just dropped their first like PlayStation, their first like console game or whatever, and it's simple and smooth and like clear. It's very like small area and nothing too crazy, but it's like a little bit tricky, some of the stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like she kind of knows, shows what's happening, shows what to do, but like some of the bits she can't just get to. She doesn't have like the quickness or like, just like the little bit of skill for some of the aspects of it. So I've been kind of doing it together. So maybe it's just a case of that. She'll be able to do most of it, but she'll probably just need you for a couple of little bits that get a little bit tricky. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we got the blue game for the Switch. Probably the same game. And yeah, there's a couple spots she's got to like push and pull something to a certain spot, and
Yeah.
the puzzles still can a little too puzzly. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, it'll be.
Yeah. Helped with a couple of bits.
I'm curious to see how it goes though, like because usually a tablet time is like on an airplane or long travel time is when she'll get it. I'm curious after she gets introduced to like a Game Boy, like what would be her object of choice? Would it be tablet time without internet for 3-hour drive, or would you rather crank on a Game Boy? Like,
that is a good thought.
I'm curious to see how which way she tips and turns. I'm guessing tablet just because of brighter colors, bing bow, like cooler games. Whereas she's gonna have like probably Pokemon, maybe a Mario side scroller or something. But
I feel like she's right at that tipping point for moving that way, though. Yeah. She's gonna want a bit more like stimulation kind of thing in a brain, like something to think about, something to figure out, rather than just the basic, all basic stuff. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
You been playing Pokemon Pocket?
I haven't the past few weeks. Honestly, I've really struggled. I've struggled with free time. I haven't played it recently, and I feel like the past few times I had played it, it just felt a little like I don't know, a little monotonous, like a little like, "Are you guys gonna do something new?" It just felt like there was nothing like exciting, nothing new was happening. It was cool at first, and then it was like, okay, now I just feel like I'm doing it because I need to maintain this and that, and and keep trying to collect and keep opening packs and stuff. And I feel like they need to add some kind of like change something up a little bit and to add a bit of excitement.
Yeah, if you're not into it to play the ranked ladder, I would get burnt out super quick.
Which I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't that great on that, honestly.
I'd be super burnt out. It is like changing the decks is fun to me. I just hit Master Ball for the first time, the highest rank you can get this last season, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah,
I was nowhere near level 50, the highest possible level, which is all free to play too. Free besides the first month, me and you we had got the free membership and then forgot to cancel it before.
Yeah, I think I did have a couple of months there where I paid for it, and honestly, like, I don't know if it made that much difference, really. So
no, it definitely didn't. But it was about so I definitely kept up with it. But I don't know. Did you see the recent controversy?
No.
Or no?
I don't think
so. There's a fan art that existed on the right. There's a fan art. This was something they were selling, which they probably shouldn't have been doing. But Pokemon TCG Pocket copied directly, basically, the fan art and put it on a card. And now they have since deleted the card image. And now the Ho-Oh EX says...
Is that the one that was showing blank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that, but I didn't see this.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. So they were like, "Oh wait, we're gonna need to fire that artist that set that up. And
Yeah,
figure
I'm
out
hoping
who-
that's what they do. I'm hoping they call the guy and be like, "Hey, here's whatever normal pay rate is." We're not be like, "Hey, I'm not going to sue you for selling those."
give him a
One
job.
or that, yeah. Like, I mean, that's
I mean, really, like hire the freaking guy. That artwork is amazing.
yeah. So, I mean, the background of the Ho-Oh EX does do a lot for it. Like, it's pretty. He definitely stepped it up a notch. The one on the right is a cool art, but yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's pretty wild. So I ended up pulling I think I have the Lugia one where it's the same scenario where the art says it's coming soon. It was pretty funny. I had to take a screenshot.
Insane. Yeah, that's
Maybe.
so sneaky, and that's so obvious too. Like even the placement on the card is like it's carbon copy.
Yep. It's crazy how fast they removed it. Yeah, there's my my Lugia.
Yeah.
Crazy. Big whoopsie. It's crazy like somebody who makes a fan art has the rights to that art, even though it's not their
Yeah.
IP. It's so crazy how that shit
Artistic
works.
freedom, I think it's called, right? It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
As long as I think it's as long as you're not profiting from it, I think is
Which
the
this
main
guy
part.
was. He was selling those, so
It all comes down
they
to money, right?
huh?
It all comes down to money.
Yeah. So Pokemon's probably like, hey, I hope they would reach out and be like, hey, dude, like, awesome art. We're not gonna sue you. Can we use your art? Oh, we can't use your art. All right, here's a lawsuit. Like,
I mean, yeah, there's a few different ways it could go, you know, in that sense. I know Pokemon, Nintendo, like that whole group have been pretty excited when lawsuit potential has come up in the past. So I know at one point weren't they even attacking Instagram usernames
yeah,
and YouTube usernames and stuff? Like
that's what we think. It seems YouTube wasn't so much impacted as much as Instagram, which is still weird to me. I don't know.
everyone got a bit nervous for a minute there, and I was like, they don't know why. They're not searching for me, so I'm not worried. But some of the people that had actual followings, yeah,
Even
I felt for them.
even me who didn't have Pokemon in his name, like I saw the like people lose their Instagrams completely. And I'm like, dude, like I plan on operating a business out of this. I can't have this happen. Is when I started paying for the verified symbol
Yeah,
so that they approve my account and now I have access to customer service and stuff. But without that, like a good night. Like if they just deleted my Instagram, my sourcing and just the ability to market and all that just goes to zero, and I can't have that.
that's
So it's
terrifying.
definitely worth having. Like I don't want that risk. That's crazy. No reasonings. They just got their shit deleted. It's crazy to me. Not cool. Probably just do a couple more, get wrapping. But the national sports card convention just happened last weekend or something like that. They announced they are coming to Detroit in 2028, which is freaking awesome because I live about an hour from where that is, and probably be throwing a barbecue or something for the boys if whoever can make it out. That'll be pretty cool because that's like the first big card show to make it this
Sounds
way.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So barbecue,
said-
some beers.
But 2028, I don't think I heard that on the update that it was 2028. I thought that was next year.
No, I wish.
They
I mean,
said.
we could do it. I'll do it this weekend. Shit, let's go. But
Hmm.
I've still been wanting to do like some version of like a Pokemon golf weekend or something just to get like 12 or 16 guys to meet somewhere to do a golf weekend. I know I could do it. I just haven't.
In Florida at Thanksgiving. That'd be cool.
Would you go?
Yeah, I would absolutely. Especially if it was close to here, I'd
For
help
a
set it
weekend?
up, be a part of
3
it. Yeah,
days?
we have so many golf courses around here. I'm sure we could figure that out.
You'd get 3 days away. You good? Yeah.
I mean, if it's here, I could drive.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Might be a play. Never golfed in Florida.
It's hot. It's gross. But November is prime.
Yeah.
End of October, November, and then like March going into April is sublime. There's no better weather you'll ever experience in your life.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I like the
Thanksgiving would be playing golf in Florida, and Thanksgiving would be incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sealed or a Slab podcast golf weekend. Could happen.
Slabbed golf cast.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I would love it. I do a golf weekend every year there's 16 of us that go. It's like 3 nights, 4 days of golf. It's amazing. I had such a good time golfing all the time. So
yeah,
that would be cool.
That's like a vacation. That's a big deal one.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. It is a vacation. So any other of these couple subjects got your eye?
Scam? The scam
Yeah.
one? Why? I don't think I heard about that.
No.
I don't think so. Is that the one Rao did a video on?
For sure. Everyone did. Everyone pretty much covered it. $350 million autograph scam. The dude was pretty much. His name was Brett Lemieux. He would pretty much bring in people to actually do autos, and then he would create more. That like he had the front showing, yeah, this guy came, he did autos, and then he auto penned or whatever, made a bunch more in addition to what they already did.
Yep.
That's one of the things he was doing. But when the FBI and everything started investigating, he actually took his own life. He's 45 years old. So it is crazy like that. Just getting that deep into hobby scamming. 45 years old, which is young. Crazy, dude. Just stop scamming people. You're not. You got to figure out a better way to get by. It's not the way to do it. Obviously, like it just like dude just is it's over.
I think it just shows how much money is in this hobby floating around, how much potential money is in this hobby. You know, it's kind of up for grabs because people will spend just because something says something on a piece of paper, something's in a piece of plastic, they'll pay it. Something is perceived. You know, I think back to like that one of one Joe Exotic, the Tiger King that I had the one of one. It's signed by him in jail, all that kind of stuff. And it turned out it wasn't. It was actually his agent that had signed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found out at a later date that one of one that I had, his agent had signed it on his behalf whilst he was in prison. He didn't sign it in prison. And so that was gone. I took like an $11 loss. I basically got my money back on it right away when I found that out. But it just really goes to show that we don't really know what's going on with some of this stuff. You know, when you just flashed up some of those pictures on some of those big cards, you just never know. Like there could be anything going on. That could have been a PSA 6, a PSA 4 2 months ago. You know, it is a little bit of a risk, but I also like the Hear No Evil speak no evil, see no evil. I mean, if it looks a PSA 10, looks like a dog, quacks like a dog, it's also a dog. Like to me, I see both sides of it just to play devil's advocate. So if those people, yeah, he sold some pretty high profile stuff. That guy, like he sold some pretty cool cards, and some autograph stuff, some pretty custom things that not a lot of people would be buying, and some people paid some serious money for some of those things. And a high volume. I know we went through a lot of things, but if they were happy and they thought, I got a card from this guy, I got this signed by this guy, like, there's almost an element of, which may sound terrible, obviously what he did was gross, but like if people are happy, like whatever, like they're happy, they paid that money, they got what they thought they got, and it is what it is. The problem for me is where it comes into those that might want to sell it or might want to know what it is for a different purpose rather than just for their own self-indulgence kind of thing. That's when that's not cool. I would never want to buy something or open something and it turn out to not be what it is when I had other intentions to do something with it. Scary. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of money. There's a lot of money in this hobby. As $350 million autographs, like just
so crazy.
$10 million wasn't enough. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Yeah, like you just got the taste of just infinite money glitch without
like
printing money, but printing money.
I remember, when I was doing that last degree, and I did it was like some kind of like business class I did, and they said that, over 90% of businesses don't even do a 1 million gross revenue in a year. Like it was like 94% of businesses in the US don't even do a million gross in a whole year. And that really stood out to me when I think of some of the numbers that we see, some people we think about in terms of sellers and whatever. And it's like, that seems easy. Like $1 million seems crazy easy, in terms of a business. And at the same time, it seems so difficult. That seems like so far away from anything I could do personally. And to think of someone doing those kind of numbers illegitimately,
Wild.
it's hard to fathom. Yeah, bizarre.
Yeah, I think brick and mortars, most businesses are brick and mortars, and it's just to scale to that size, $1 million that's a lot. That's a lot. Like to have that, you're talking 1 million divided by 12, you're turning over just under like 80 something $1,000 a month.
Yeah, so I ran a restaurant. When I first moved to America, I met my wife, and I was a chef, back home. And when I came here, I obviously naturally gravitated straight towards that. And I ran a restaurant. The first year that I ran it, we had our best year ever. I think we did 1.8 million in gross, and that seemed insane. That seemed like a huge number. We were like one of the biggest, restaurants in town, like absolutely huge. Did absolutely fantastic that year, and I guarantee that 90+% of businesses in town didn't do $1 million that year, and I've just never really thought about it, in that sense. And 350 million. That guy worked. Like that must have been a lot of work to get to that point. I mean, obviously, I know it was like there was clearly a lot of fraud and stuff mixed in with that, but that must have took a lot of effort to raise that kind of capital, that kind of revenue, busting through the door. Insane. But anyway, you want to wrap?
We can wrap. I was looking up to see if he left behind family. They're like dark shit.
Oh,
No
yeah.
family, no friends, no one, even employees.
I don't know if I saw anything about family, actually, you know.
It's tough because it's not like he has a Wikipedia page, right? He was basically not a nobody, but like a sports collectible dude. Those people don't have Wikipedia pages. So he's 45 years old. So I'd just assume he had a wife and kids or something. Shit's dark. Crazy.
Yeah, I'd be interested if the FBI find anyone connected. I guess that would be the next spot, right? Like, who else was? Because you don't do that alone. There's no way it was just him.
Yeah, if you have a wife,
it's too much work.
Yeah, if you have a wife, like what, like the odds of the wife not really you don't know your husband ran a $350 million scam, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I would not want to be on that end of the FBI, that's for sure. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wonder if we'd been at any Coldplay concerts recently.
You've gone to a few though, right? Did you get a membership or no? Oh, crazy shit. Crazy.
The voice
All right,
Tron.
dude.
Okay, let's wrap it. It is August 2025. We are gonna have another episode in August 2025. I promise you. And hit the thumbs up before you guys leave. Before you guys check out, give us a thumbs up. Leave your spicy comments. Don't forget to react to others. Give a thumbs up to the ones that you think are funny, ones that you think are good. We're looking for the spice. Bring the spice. And have a good rest of your week. See you later, guys.
Peace, everybody.
Bye.